leading a very young Boston Celtic team. One of the many questions that beg coming into this series as the Pacers control the opening tip. I'm Mark Jones along with Bill Rapp. Miller played his last regular season game in Indianapolis a couple of days ago, and boy, a very poignant and riveting, compelling closing ceremony of sorts that they had for him. And Donnie Walsh and the rest of the organization purchasing a brand new, I think it was a Bentley. Nice ride at the end of the night for him.
They did a great job with this franchise. No lull.
And Steven Jackson off the curl, and Jackson moving like Reggie Miller gets the layup.
Pretty good use. They spread the floor. Defense didn't jam.
Man game on the wing. Jackson, got it to go near the end of the shot clock. Steven Jackson missed 30 games because of that suspension this year, and you would think...
Amazed at his range and his toughness for that slight body. I'm sort of prone to slight body people. His skinny legs, but he does have his impact
with the young guys.
His teammates.
Yeah. Commands a lot of respect in the locker room, especially the young guys.
He told John Edwards, David Harrison, get the mohawk, and I'm sure the social life will be expanded to new horizons.
Lob it inside. Pierce. Back to the French from the same spot, the same result.
You can't leave him. You notice how O'Neal's uncomfortable.
Beal outside. Boston within 2. Jackson with a nice feed inside to O'Neal. Muscle that one in over LaFrance.
So much for shoulder problem.
Been in the league, a long time now, 7 years.
I think he's only 25 though.
Came in as a 19-year-old. Jackson with the turnaround and knocks it down. Steven Jackson with a soft touch, and up in Detroit. Part of a championship team back in San Antonio a couple years ago, so has some good pedigree in that respect. That's really an old school type of game down low as Jackson gets it down low for a little payback on Davis.
That's twice now. And nice Reggie taking advantage of his position, senatorial, and here's a little bit of discard. Allen got the hand in. He is tough to guard.
And Reggie earned a T-bill in his farewell game in the regular season. And I'm thinking to myself, hand up. Reset on the shot clock. Jackson for 3. And Steven Jackson knocks down the field goal. He's got 12 points in the ball game. And there's Miller off the screen. Jackson fires for 3 and nails it. Steven Jackson looks at Paul Pierce afterwards. Jackson with 15.
The difference, I think, is Walker starts low frequently to get a better semblance of order. Here's a pick and pop. And great for friends from looking the last couple of weeks at this team. Can disagree. He wants input, and particularly in this league with players of that stature, you want them to notice things, inform, suggest, coerce. And Davis back on the floor now, who really got this game out of the woodwork, I think.
An East Coast, quote-unquote, type of guy after spending most of his career in Seattle.
And the Northwest, Oregon State.
An interesting story, if you haven't already heard, with Walker and the rookie Al Jefferson. Jefferson wore number 8 until Walker came here. This time, Big Al told Antoine, said, listen, I want you to take me under your wing and just mentor me and teach me some of the nuances and intricacies.
That would have brought the house down.
Miller driving on Pierce. Jackson found his way to the bucket.
A nice job to close out. Did the right thing, force him into a 2-point area. And they were telling me they've tried a lot of different offenses because of the changing the lineup on a consistent basis. I mean, it's really taxed the coaching staff.
It has been a season of adjustments for Steven Jackson and the Pacers. Jackson sat out 30 games because of the role. Pierce responded as a professional would after initially kind of bristling and came around. And people, welcome back to the Fleet Center. Time now for our Gatorade Cooler Talk. And the remade, revamped, redone Paul Pierce, a guy who Bill really didn't get untracked offensively in this ball game. Doesn't have a field goal. He's 0 for 9, but as witness here, passing the ball very well.
And Mark, he really didn't force the issue. I can recall maybe one shot. LaFrance, the beneficiary of a number of open looks because of the ability of Pierce to turn the corner.
Of the Celtics, the general manager admitted as much when he said that, Antoine is a lightning rod. He takes a lot of the pressure off of Paul Pierce. And Pierce
on cue,
turning up the pressure meter.
Wow. Send it in. PP. P squared.
Ricky working the crowd and Pierce working it too, Bill.
How about splitting the D and then attacking with some authority? I just love this composure all evening long. Points aren't important. It certainly helps, but oh my goodness. Clark Kellogg's in the house. That's a flush. Special K. Great finish.
And put this one out of reach.
A nice little play. They use a curl off of 2 to get Pierce on a post-up.
Working on Jones down low.
Oh.
Dropped a dime like a bank teller.
What a feel. He can count. He knew where all 5 were.
Down. Walker kicks it out to Pierce for 3.
There you go, right in rhythm. It's amazing when you do a lot of good things, and he's not the least bit frustrated either.
Pierce's points per game are down. Good passing on that too.
We saw him jam it before. Here, a little magic. And what a great look, but the activity off the ball with Payton. And once he sees the double attention, he's got the feel and the accountability. But right here, it continues. I just love the harmony right now with these big-name performers. They are unselfish.
A different cast of players on both teams. This one's in the books. The Boston Celtics win game 1 of the series, 102-82. 6 players for Boston in double figures. Reggie Miller didn't make it to double figures for the Pacers.